Donovan coming to us from Sterling, Nebraska. On his outside, it'll be the 05. That is Cole Haddix.
Then it's the 24T of Tommy Etherton.
Etherton coming to us from Denton, Nebraska. And on his outside from Beatrice, it'll be the Spirit of 76. It's Sir Lance Borkman.
So here we go. Cade Richards sitting on the point. First of 6 heat races in your Northern Sportmods. Coming out of turn number 4. Let's go racing!
Here we go through 1 and 2 to kick things off, and it will be the current National Rookie of the Year points leader, Cade Richards, showing the way. Topol diving it in deep and sliding up off of turn number 4. The real deal, Nick Topol, will lead the opening circuit.
As Jerry Van Sickle would say, drive it in deep, sell it cheap for Nick Topol. Cade Richards.
Look at Lance Borgman.
Borgman started on the, what was that? The
dead last.
Dead last, and he's already up the 4th spot in 2 laps.
He's trying to chase down Kyle Preiner. Preiner right on the backside of Richards as they go into turn 1. Where's Kyle Preiner? He's run sport mods out here a number of years. Ran the stock car division a couple of times. And right now, Preiner trying to get that 5K in prime position. First time here in 2019. And Preiner, he hasn't missed a beat out here as he pokes the Nerf bar ahead of Richards.
Nick Topol, Cade Richards, Kyle Preiner, Lance Borgman, Tommy Etherton. Right there tucked behind Jason Harms. But in the lead, it's the real deal, Nick Topol.
And what was it, 2 weeks ago, Jimmy? We got to celebrate the memorial of Nick's father, Steve, out here. And now Nick showing the way once again, but the caution's out. Tommy Etherton going around at the bottom of turn number 4.
That brings out the caution. When you're done in the heat races, so I'm afraid Tommy will have to pull it back into the pits there.
Tough
for bringing the caution out. Tough break for Tommy.
But Tommy, in his first full year behind the wheel of an IMCA Northern Sport Mod, came up from the Sport Compact division.
So, Nick, the real deal, Topol. 4 down, 4 to go, Anthony. Take it away.
Here we go. Billy Lloyd with green flag in hand. Single file line will come back to life off of turn 4. Topol brings us down. Here we go. Lance Borgman taking a quick look to the outside of Cade Richards. That's for the 3rd spot. Meanwhile, Preiner sticking that white nose piece to the inside of Topol. That's for the race lead. Through 3 and 4. Slide job. Not enough room to make it at the line. Dead heat. The Nerf bars were side by side, and now off of turn number 2, you've got a new leader. Kyle Preiner now shows the way.
Kyle Preiner, but Nick Topol was not going to be denied on that last lap. He stuck it on the outside wall or nothing. He was going to go for it, but it is Kyle Preiner, Nick Topol, Lance Borgman, Cade Richards. Then you have Paul Donovan, Jason Harms, and Cole Haddix.
Keep your eyes there on that battle for second. Lance Borgman working to the inside of Nick Topol. Those guys battled it out at the Steve Topol Memorial last year. It came right down to the wire between those two. They're having another great battle here as the white flag comes out for Preiner.
The final lap, Kyle Preiner has the lead. Nick Topol in the battle with Sir Lance Borgman. And then it is Paul Donovan in that 4th spot. Actually, no, that is Cade Richards. He changed his colors. It's going to be Kyle Preiner.
Nick Topol, Lance Borgman, Cade Richards, Jason Harms will be your top 5, and Paul Donovan and Cole Haddix will round out the field. So give it up, Farm Race fans, your winner of your first IMCA Northern Sport Mod heat race from Norfolk, Nebraska, car number 5K, Kyle Preiner.
And outside of him, it looks to be the 43S. Is that 93S? Jake Kubik. And then it's the 4A. The 4D of Patrick Donovan. Why did I write the 4A?
Here we go. Off of turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. Let's see how this one unfolds. Through 1 and 2 to get things started. Mary Lenz with the race lead. Half car length advantage over Coble as they go down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Eric Sloan right in the middle of heavy traffic. Off of turn number 4, Mary Lenz going to take the opening circuit.
Mary Lenz, Mitch Coble, Sean Kelly, Eric Sloan, Mike Shino, and him on the inside for 4th and 5th. Then you have Jake Kubik. He's battling the 4D of Paul Donovan.
Here goes Kelly to the inside of Lenz. That's for the race lead. And Kelly able to sidestep Coble for that second spot. So now the 17 and 19 going to duke it out. Two solid black cars in the teens right now up front for the race lead. Kelly to the inside. Oh, meanwhile up front, Jake Kubik. I should say in the back, Kubik smacks the outside guardrail in turn number 4. And I think the top right there, I believe, for the 2019 Stewart Raceway track champion.
Jake Kubik in that 93S stopped up the top of turn number 4 after hitting the outside Armco. That brings out a caution.
It's a tough right there for Kubik. We got
you got two solid black cars up front.
Yeah, and they're both in the teens.
19
and 17. Slough's in the 15.
That's a scorer's nightmare there, bro. Let me tell you.
Goodness.
Sean Kelly brings them to turn number 3. Mary Lynn stuck right behind him. Here they come out of turn number 4. Billy takes a look at him. They're looking good, looking good, looking good. Get to the green.
Here we go into turn number 1. Eric Sloan going to the outside lane through 1 and 2. Another driver doesn't get up here very often, but he's pretty tough whenever he shows up. Eric Sloan trying to work that outside line of Lenz. That's for the second spot. Sloan will have the runner-up position at the line.
John Kelly, Eric Sloan, Mary Lenz, Paul Donovan, Mitch Coble, Mike Shinos. Now Kelly leading him into turn number 3. Coming around this time will be 3 laps left to go.
Sean Kelly, the driver out of Humphrey, Nebraska, currently resides in Fremont. Showing the way now. Sloan looking to ride high, wide, and handsome through 1 and 2. But how about Pat Donovan? Pat, after having to come through the rear, now up to position number 3. Good run for the 4D out of Sterling.
2 sticks up, 2 to go in it. Sean Kelly, Eric Sloan, Paul Donovan, Mary Lenz, Mitch Coble, Mike Shinos. Out of turn number 2 down the backstretch, Sean Kelly. But here comes Eric Sloan.
Sloan with a good run down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Trying to size him up here for possibly a last lap pass. White flag in the air. Kelly shows the way, but Sloan is right there. Keep your eyes on him. Who gets back here first? Kelly with a good run off of turn number 2. Sloan reels him in on entry. Through 3 and 4, checker flags are gonna fly, and at the line, Sloan got him.
Kelly slipped up, gonna finish second. Then it's gonna be Paul Donovan, Mary Lenz, Mitch Coble, Mike Shinos. But Kelly slipped up in turn number 4, just what Sloan was looking for, and give it up to the 27 of Eric Sloan.
What a way to win the heat race. Darn it, we were
By the way, ladies and gentlemen out there in the stands, if you're standing in an area with yellow paint in a walkway, you need to move. You cannot stand on the yellow paint in a walkway.
That is a stairway.
That is a stairway, and insurance regulations say you must keep that open. So I'm just letting you know, if you're standing on yellow paint, you need to move.
That's how packed the stands are. We go green this time. Heat race number 3 of 6 for the Sportmods is green. And we will start with Justin Swoboda with the race lead as they go down the back straightaway. James Roebuck trying to get the top shelf dialed up early on. Swoboda will lead the opening lap.
Justin Swoboda with the lead. And flying on the outside, that is... Trying to read the number there, Anthony. I can't even see the number. Let me see him come by here now.
Off of 4, Roebuck shows the way. Here comes Langenberg. He's going to ride the top shelf just like Roebuck as they go through 1 and 2. But now Ozentowski trying to make some hay on the bottom. The Oz able to fend off the 3rd spot, but Langenberg not going away. Here comes David Johnson into the mix. Fatal 4-way match for position number 2.
James Roebuck, Kobe Langenberg, Justin Swoboda, Brian Ozentowski, David Johnson. Then you got Eric Haase and Amber Cook. But leading the way down the backstretch into turn number 3, that is James Roebuck.
Langenberg looking to the outside of Swoboda. That's for the 2nd spot off of turn number 4. Ozentowski looking to meet him. Langenberg able to get the upper hand off the exit. Meanwhile, Swoboda staying true to his guns on the bottom through 1 and 2. Ozentowski right through the middle. Good run for the 999, but Langenberg's got the top shelf dialed up.
James Roebuck practiced last night here at US 30 Speedway, blew his cranny. Now he's out here leading the heat race on the first night of the Abe Lincoln Memorial.
Wow, what a difference 24 hours makes. That 75 machine looking strong here early on. Roebuck already a past feature winner here in 2019. Love to start the Abe Lincoln Memorial weekend off on the right foot. That 75 from Genoa, Nebraska, off to a great start.
Following him is the 1J of Colby, Lightning Langenberg. Then he got Brian Ozentowski, David Johnson, Justin Swoboda. Amber Cook got him messed up. She's got to go in here in turn number 4. Eric Hazy. White flags out, 1 to go.
Man, Swoboda falling back to the 5th spot here. And now Johnson catches an implement tire, gets a couple of them. Fortunately, it looks like they'll stay off the racing surface. But off at turn number 4 for the final time. Checker flag is going to fly. James Roebuck takes heat race number 3.
Colby Langenberg 2nd, Brian Ozentowski 3rd, Justin Swoboda 4th, David Johnson 5th. Then it's going to be Eric Hazy and Amber Cook.
We give it up for him, race fans. Your winner of heat race number 3 for the Sportmods from Genoa, Nebraska, car number 75, James Roebuck.
Got the official word there, Anthony.
Yep.
And then after we get done with the late models, we got 2 hobby stock Bs, top 2 go to the A. Got 1 stock car B, top 3 go to the A. And 2 Sport Mod Bs, and top 2 will go to the A main.
Here we go, off at turn number 4, heat race number 4 for the Sportmods is a go. Top 3 go on to the Abe Lincoln Memorial A feature for night number 1, and it's a mad scramble to get things started. 2 by 2 by 2. It's a high-speed line dance. Everyone's got a partner. Through 3 and 4 this time at the line. Opening lap will go to the Donovan Dominator. Jacob Slough leads it.
Jacob Slough with the lead. Look at Lee Horkey. He's digging to the inside of the 714 of Scott Stiskel. Moving all the way to 2nd. Jacob Slough, Lee Horkey, that's your top 2.
I don't know. Can we call Horkey the Maroon Missile right now? Horkey doing an excellent job on the side. He's taking Robbie Tom with him. Tom trying to thread the needle right on the low side. Can't make it. Thought better of it. Back down to the throttle. But right now, Tom is outside looking in. Slough continues to lead it. 3 wide now for 2nd as they go into turn 1. Look at Tom, Horkey, and Noonan. Those are for the last 2 transfer spots.
Jacob Slough sitting there going like, hey, you guys go ahead and battle. I'm going to get out in the lead here. Now look at Robbie Tom. Look to the inside. It's Robbie Tom in 2nd, Lee Horkey. Trevor Noonan. Then Alex Donovan.
That's Gunnar Pike. Gunnar Pike now to the inside.
Oh, Gunnar.
And Scott Stiskel going to join the fray as well as Noonan continues to get shuffled to the rear. And now Pike into the top 3 as Tom takes the lead from Slough.
New leader. That is the Rocket. Robbie Tom over Jacob Slough. Gunnar Pike moves in that 3rd spot. Lee Horkey in 4th. Scott Stiskel in 5th. Trevor Noonan in 6th. Alex Donovan in 7th. 2 laps to go.
What a race this has been so far, but it is the 1T out of Spalding, Nebraska. Robbie Tom showing the way. Now Gunnar Pike made the big show at the Super Nationals last weekend and now trying to take over the 2nd spot from Jacob Slough. White flag comes out for Tom.
Robbie Tom in the lead, followed by Jacob Slough. Look at the 25G of Gunnar Pike. Digging to the inside, then it's Scott Stiskel, Lee Horkey. Down the backstretch into turn 3 for the final time. Coming out of turn number 4 from Spalding, Nebraska to 1T, the Rocket, Robbie Tom.
Jacob Slough, it looks like Gunnar Pike will actually get the 2nd spot. Slough will get the 3rd and final transfer spot. Then it's Scott Stiskel, Lee Horkey, Trevor Noonan, and Alex Donovan to round out the field.
But your winner, ladies and gentlemen, hails from Spalding, Nebraska, driving a 1T. I call him the Rocket. That's Robbie Tom.
Matt Andrews doing a great job this past Saturday out at the Junction Motor Speedway. Won the Sport Mod Heat. And since it wasn't IMCA sanctioned, got to run the A mods as well. I believe came home 3rd in that feature.
Not bad at all.
No.
Not bad at all.
Here we go.
In the place, Devin Peterson brings them to turn number 4. Drop the hammer. Let's go racing.
Here we go. Justin Kleinsma, part of the OK Stop race team. The OK One Stop race team. Unfortunately, his teammate John Foreman not able to make it down here from Iowa.
Oh, going around.
That's Bobby Draper that goes around. See if he can get it refired. It's a one and done rule in the heat races, and unfortunately Draper, that is going to be the one and done for the 62.
He tried to get it fired up. He just didn't do it in time there, Anthony.
That's up right there. He's going to be behind the 8 ball in his B feature. Gary Jones Jr., longtime racer from around the Elkhorn area. We'll see how things shape out. Peterson will leave the single file line, and we are back to green with the Sportmods.
Devin Peterson in turn number 1. Kleinsman running in second. Nelson in that third spot. Cody Thompson, he's being challenged for that 5th and 6th spot there in the back of the field.
Again, top 3 move on to the A, and now Ari scouting to the inside of Gary Jones Jr. That's for the final podium spot, and for the final transfer spot, the top 2 score redraw positions. Scouting, looking to the inside of Jones for the last transfer spot. Here comes Thompson. He might try to get them both.
Thompson likes that high side. Look at this. Outside of Jones, outside of Scouting, trying for 3rd into turn number 1. Peterson has the lead. Kleinsman in second. Ari Scouting in 3rd. Now look at Thompson. He's in 4th. He's working on the outside of Scouting for 3rd.
He's showing you why he's the current IMCA national points leader, the 25C out of Sioux City, Iowa. That line has won him so many races, and ultimately the track championship here at US 30 Speedway in 2019. Thompson not giving up on his lifeline through turns 3 and 4. Now trying to pick off Kleinsman for the 2nd spot. He's got him at the line. Look at the 25C go.
Devin Peterson, Cody Thompson, Justin Kleinsman, Ari Scouting. But Kleinsman's not giving up. Still battling on the inside. 2 sticks up, 2 to go for Devin Peterson.
Kleinsma staying strong. That's the last transfer spot out of this heat. Ari Scout and Matt Andrews, they're going to have to hustle like crazy if they want to get around Kleinsma and get their spot in the feature from the heat. Into 3 and 4 now. Peterson shows the way. White flag in the air. 1/3 of a mile to go for the member of the Milford Mafia.
Devin Peterson, Cody Thompson, Justin Kleinsma, Ari Scout. That's your top 4. 3 will make it in. 4 will not. You'll have to go the B. Coming around turn number 4. The checker flag is up. It's going to go to the Milford Mafia, Devin Peterson.
Cody Thompson is 2nd at the line for 3rd. It's Kleinsma. Scouting comes home 4th, and it's Matt Andrews and Gary Jones Jr., your top 6. Well, how about it, race fans? Give it up for him. Your winner tonight of heat race number 5, the young man out of Milford, Nebraska, car number 5D, Devin Peterson. And riding shotgun on the field, it'll be the 38 machine. That is Jeremy Gannett. Here we go. 7 cars, 8 laps, top 3 go on to the big show tonight. Hopkins and Walslavin will get us started. Let's get to it.
In the turn number 1, Hopkins with the lead. Westlaven's in that 2nd spot. Battle for 3rd and 4th.
How about Derek Hall trying to thread the needle between Hochstein and Walslavin? Oh my! 4 wide off of 4. Hopkins able to pull away and lead the opening lap. Hall gets around Hochstein and gets around Thompson. Hall now into the top 3.
Hopkins with the lead.
Now Walslavin to the inside. A little contact there with Hall. Well, it looks like no harm, no foul. Everyone keeps going in the right direction. Hall maintains 2nd. Walslavin had 3rd, but now here comes Hochstein to the inside. And Wes Hochstein, the B21, takes over the final transfer spot. Here comes Thompson.
Hopkins with the lead. Followed by Hall. Then it is Hochstein. Westlaven in that 4th spot on the outside looking in to go to the big dance.
Here comes Jeremy Gannett to the inside of Logan Thompson. That's for position number 5 on the Speedway. They go down the backstretch and into 3. Gannett in the 38, Thompson the 9T, side by side. Off of turn number 4, advantage goes to Gannett at the flag stand. And now Wes Hochstein not giving up on the low side through 1 and 2, but Hall gets the preferred run off the exit.
James Hopkins has the lead. He's kind of stretching out. Got about a half a straightaway lead over Hall in that 2nd spot. Hochstein in 3rd.
Here comes the 0-1 of Jacob Walslavin trying to get that top shelf dialed in. Track's a little bit, this racetrack a little smaller than his home track over at the Dawson County Fairgrounds in Lexington. Trying to run that top shelf, maybe to try to get the speed up like he's used to out at Lex. 2 to go. Walslavin right now outside looking in. Wes Hochstein, that third and final transfer spot right now.
Hopkins with the lead, followed by Derek Hall. Wes Hochstein.
White flag in the air this time for Hopkins. It's been all 81 all the time tonight. Hochstein took a look inside, couldn't make the pass. Into 3 for the 8th and final time. Checker flag is going to fly, race fans. Here comes your winner, James Hopkins will take the 6th and final Sportmod heat race. At the line for second, Derek Hall will hang on. Wes Hochstein at the line, Jeremy Gannat. Then Jacob Walslavin, Jacob Kank, and Logan Thompson loops it in turn number 4. So your top 3 moving on, race fans. The B21, that is Wes Hochstein. The 44 of Derek Hall. And your winner, race fans, let him hear you. From Waterloo, Nebraska, car number 81, your winner, James Hopkins.